I'm just spending the day trying to learn to use a gimbal that I bought, so I didn't have to hold this phone because I can't hold it very steady. I shut that fan off, but I got the microphone working, so it's a good start. The gimbal's just, well, it's complicated. I'll get it. Well, I just got this fancy tripod today too, with a remote, but I can't seem to get it to work with my camera app, so I have to do it manually. Alright, I figured it out. It was the settings in the camera. I had to change the use the volume keys to take a picture, because the remote uses the volume key to start and stop the video and to take pictures. First problem solved. I've made some progress with the gimbal. At least I can do a selfie video with it right now. But let's see. Show you my companion if I can switch. Oh yeah, there's Gus. Sit. 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 I don't know. Gimbal or no gimbal. I don't know if it'll be easier telling my story or not, but I haven't noticed I have Parkinson's. Okay, good morning. I'm working with the gimbal again today, and it's trickier than I ever thought. We're going to try and take some photos of the swamped out gardens because of the flood last night. And after a big rain, we got lots of floods in the area. This is my main garden. So I produce most of my vegetables. Got some family heirloom flowers in there in the front, along this front row. Right now, it's just a moat. Mess. And this is where I grow the pumpkins. I got a row of garlic and a row of potatoes already in. I need to clear up this ground and get some pumpkins started. Squash, that kind of thing. They just do really well in that garden for some reason. And over here I'm growing my own fertilizer. Last year I had multi-crop ground cover, and I just covered it with a tarp to lay it down. And this year I'm going to plant right through it. Let's see if we can get it up. Yeah, just looks like dead grass. Perfect. I'll put some buckwheat, winter wheat, alfalfa, stuff like that in there, clover. That swamp usually stays in the woods. It's also in there. Gus! Here! Oh, that a good boy. That a good boy. Come and get it. Good job. That's where the water usually stays, and it usually dries up, but we had 2 major rainstorms in a row. So I've got a flooded yard. In the front up there is flooded. And here's a shot of the remodel. And the siding and the stone they added on, the cedar underneath the deck. Come on, pretty nice. It's been a battle with the contractors, but what isn't? Yeah. Got some sourdough bread about to go in the stove, oven, whatever. It is ready here in the basket. I've got a Dutch oven heated up to 500 degrees. Alright. For my clumsy hands, I've installed a screw in the bottom of this basket so I can manage this into this hot pan better. And just like that. Cut some lines in it. Be all fancy. This is just a men's straight razor on some hemostats. Busted in half. Works pretty good. Alright, that should make some nice ears. Give it room to expand. Put the lid on to hold the steam. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Good morning, Marcy. 20 minutes. Starting now.
I don't know why she calls me Marcy. She does. A minute 22 left on the timer for the first half of the bake. The lid allows the steam to stay in and give you that sourdough bread store texture and feel. It's highly sought after. I can't afford a steam oven. I learned this from YouTube. Guy that runs Stella Bakery. Burton is his name. Anyway, we're going to take this out. I'll show you how much it poofed up. And we'll cook it for another 15 minutes at 450 instead of 500. Alexa, end timer.
20-minute timer canceled.
Alexa, start a timer for 15 minutes.
Good morning, Lord. 15 minutes. Starting now.
Oh yeah. That's called oven spring. So it's got a nice rise to it. Oh, it's going to have a nice outcome. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds left. Pull out that loaf, get it on this cooling rack. Try not to cut it until it cools off. Alexa, end timer.
15-minute timer canceled.
And there it is. Didn't get the dog ears I was looking for. But it's a fine loaf of bread. Long enough we can cut it. See how this goes. Nice airy crumb. Crunchy crust. It smells great, but I can't smell. Gift from Parkinson's.